What's going on, everybody? Glad Dad back in the booth one more time. Here is the cutoff race for the Gen 4 series here at USA. It's going to be one epic battle, I guarantee you this. These guys are going to be slipping and sliding around this short track here at Lakeland, Florida. Definitely want to stay in your seats, grab some popcorn, grab you a drink, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Drop in the chat who you're rooting for tonight. And only 5 drivers make it through to the championship. So, I don't know who that's going to be yet. But I'm sure it's going to be some of your favorites. Meanwhile, qualifying is just about to start here in just a few seconds. So, we'll get down trackside here. Got Kyle Franklin out here. We got Brandon Brock sitting on victory lane. I guess he's calling his shot tonight. He's sitting in victory lane, so he must be saying something to the rest of the guys, saying, hey, this is where I'm going to end up tonight. I mean, he is 4th fastest. We got a new guy out here, Lane Montrose. And he's sitting 3rd fastest. Got Jacob Answorth. Oh, here we go. Qualifying is taking place here of practice. Brock the Troll, just trolling. Well, it is in your name, Brock the Troll. I don't know. I believe you're gonna take it. We'll see. Jacob Answorth's rolling out first. And from Riverview, Florida, all up in it, Anthony Bennett out on track now. See what these guys can put down for their laps. Looks like Kyle Franklin's going to be the first one to roll out. His first lap here is a 21:05. .2096, first guy to break into the 20s. Lane Montrose. Currently sitting 2nd fastest. Man, oh man, this guy right here's flying. And Eric Johnson gets him by 200ths of a second here. Gonna see if Lane can best that time. And he does, 21.04. Gonna start ahead of Eric Johnson. And we got David Vodka out here coming to collect his 2nd time around. What's that going to be? He's currently 4th, and he's going to stay 4th. Charles Wilson out there. Charles Wilson up to 3rd. One heck of a lap there from Wilson. How about that? Yeah, we still got a couple of guys here left. Looks like Ronnie Welch was out there now rolling out. On his first time lap here, coming down the backstretch for the first time. What's that time going to be here for Welchel? 10th fastest currently. We got Rob Hamilton on track now. Starting his first lap, just took the green for the first time. Whoa, loosey-goosey there for Rob Hamilton. He is going to make a lap, though, currently 13th fastest. And here's this speed demon, Drew Calvert. Collecting his first lap here. 13th fastest. Going to move Rob down to 14th. I think Drew Calvert's got a little bit faster time in him. We're going to see here. And he does not. He's actually a tenth slower, surprisingly, for Drew Calvert. This is the lowest I've seen him qualify here since he's joined the Outcast, guys. Calvert's got a lot of work to do tonight. And we got one more guy here, Ryan Fuchs. Not out on track yet. Looks like that's going to be it for now. Oh, here we go. We got Ryan Fuchs out there now. Coming out of turn 4 to collect his first lap here. Oh, nice lap there for Fuchs. Currently up to 7th. Can he do better than a 21:34? $21.20 up to 5th place. Great starting spot here for Fuchs. Last season's Gen 4 champion. Looks like Franklin's going to be at the top of the board. Nobody's got anything for him. As far as qualifying goes, Lane Montroso closest with less than a tenth. But Kyle Franklin, impressive lap there with a 20.96. Got 1 minute left here in qualified. Everybody did turn a lap, so that's awesome. Got 29 people watching here in the Twitch stream. Go ahead and drop in the chat who you're rooting for tonight. I know Jacob Answorth's rooting for Jacob Answorth. Brandon Brock's rooting for Brandon Brock. And Crew Chief Franklin says it in the name. Anyone but the 18, says Pubert Johnson, the driver of the 18. While this is true, there's always a spot in my heart for the 18. All right, Tina. What's going on, Tina? Hadn't seen you in the chat in a week or so. Answorth as always. You better believe it. And of course, T-Lit's out here, not out here tonight, unfortunately. Acting like we have a life here. Well, we're waiting on the pole sitter here, the number 11. So that we can grid up and yeah, we'll just starting grid. We'll go ahead and do that now. Starting on the pole, number 1 spot, Kyle Franklin with Lane Montrose, new to the league, starting in P2. Starting 3rd is Charles Wilson, and 4th is Eric Johnson. Row number 3, Ryan Fuchs with David Vodka. Row number 4, Brandon Brock with Anthony Bennett. Row number 5, Josh Newman with Jacob Answorth. Row number 6, Ronnie Welchel and Matt Marklin. Steve Giberson and Drew Calvert in row number 7 with Rob Hamilton and Jordan Massey in row 8. Here we go. Glad everybody's doing good tonight, though. Look at that beautiful field we've got. And we are going to go green. Next time by. I'm curious to see what this newcomer Lane Montrose has for everybody. Starting P2 up there, that is not an easy job to do. out qualifying these guys. So we're going to see as Kyle Franklin shifts it down into second gear, getting ready to roll off here to take the green for the first time tonight. Pace car's going out. Coming out of turn 4 right now. Green flag in the air. Barney's waving it. Excited to go. Franklin out to the lead. Montrose already ducking behind here, single file. The first looks like 4 or 5 here, single filed out. David Vodka, though, on the high side already with Anthony Bennett up there. He's going to have some momentum here. Not going to be able to clear the 4. Going to have to stay out there one more time. There's nowhere for him to go, though. He can't get down. Anthony Bennett was able to get down here. Vodka still out at the top. Definitely don't want to get up that high, though. The track carries over here, so may get some rubber on your tires, get really, really loose off the exit. Last lap by, fastest on track. Kyle Franklin and Lane Montrose both ran 21:23s. Tied for the fastest lap right now. Kyle Franklin, well, he's got some work cut out for him tonight. He's not just leaving these guys. Hey, thanks, Timmy. Subscribe. What a tier 1. They've subscribed for 4 months. How about that? Fantastic. Same lap times once again. Charles Wilson sitting in 3rd. Nice, comfortable. Eric Johnson now got Ryan Fuchs behind him here. David Vodka, he was able to get down. Matt Marklin now is on the high side here. He needs to get down. Yep, there he goes. Getting in behind. Oh, looks like we got Steve Giberson spun out there out of 4. Let's take a look at that, what happened. Oh, just, yeah. Just got the rears really light there. Fantastic job by Rob Hamilton. Seeing that, checking up just a little bit and able to go high. Fantastic job by Hamilton to avoid that. And here we go. Kyle Franklin style right here. Now we're pulling away. Ryan Fuchs, though, in the ride mode. Jacob Answorth trying to make some spots here on Vodka. Kyle now out to a 1.1 second lead. Charles Wilson, though, he's got some company now. Ryan Fuchs, though, getting loose now, allowing the Brandon Brock to get to his outside here. Nice battle going on between these two. Everybody single file down. Kyle Franklin out for 1.5. Boy, this man right here's got some pace tonight, I'm telling you. Finally. Hopefully that bad luck stays away. Eric Johnson trying to work on Charles Wilson here. A little further back, Anthony Bennett sitting comfortable in ninth right now. Anthony's not going to be happy with ninth by any means. You should see him up there a little further tonight, but right now he's just running. I mean, we've got 205 laps tonight. Oh, here we go. Eric Johnson making a pass on the 57. The 3 also, the door open for the 3. He's going to take it. Crew Chief Franklin, I figured you'd agree with me. And the 15 is going to get by the 57 as well. Oh, and here we go. We got another battle back here between Newman and Answorth. Getting on board here. Let's take a look here at Answorth. Answorth being pretty patient. A little loose there off the exit of 4 though. Oh, and loose there. Woo! Nice save. What a wheel man. You can see Jacob Answorth right there on your screen. Wheeling that sucker. And Eric Johnson out there wheeling it as well. In the zone, though, he's trying to catch Ian Montrose. It was not Lane. It's Ian Montrose. And we got Rob Hamilton here also sharing his screen with us tonight, trying to catch Drew Calvert. That will be for 13th position. Got a long race to go there, my friend. Just settle in. We got plenty of time. And let's check on this cat right up here up front in Franklin Motorsports, number 11. 2 seconds now in front of Ian Montrose. Here's Ian right there in the 16. Right on board there with him. Very shallow entry there for Montrose. Charles Wilson now battling with the 74. '74 going to be able to make it by. He's going to clear him. Now he's just looking here for the 4 of Josh Newman. Now he's got to try to catch him. Oh, very loose there for Jacob Hansworth. Man, this guy was sideways. He's really pushing the limits of this car tonight. I know Ainsworth didn't have a very good qualifying starting spot here, but the way he's wheeling this and the speed he's got here into this run, I think he's going to be up there in the top 5. Josh Newman with some nice, consistent lap times as well. Take a look here at the Fast 5 for 5. Josh Newman is up there. He's 4th fastest now on the 5-lap averages. Very nice, sturdy times. And Eric is catching Ian Montrose center off. On entry, they're kind of breaking even here, but about center off on both ends of the track, Eric Johnson is catching him little by little. Only one on track right now running 21-second lap times is Kyle Franklin. Running 21.97s, 21.90s. Everybody else in the 22.0 to 22.1, 22.2. They're getting a little spread out now. Kyle just putting Rob Hamilton a lap down. Looking to catch the 86 here of Drew Calvert, which will be here in just a second. It's looking low here. 62 and the 86 both going to get out of the way. Eric now got it down to 5.7 seconds now from this guy right here, who is working through lap traffic right now. He's in heavy traffic. It's working out for him though. He's got some nice shallow entries into 1 and 3. So it's really helping him get around this lap traffic. Oh, we got a wreck here. Ronnie Welchel around. Man, oh man. We were looking at some nice strategies here. Crew Chief Franklin, this is all on you. Chrissy, you've said it. As soon as you said that, the caution came out. You should be ashamed of yourself. Jinxing the boys like that. Let's take a look here at what unfolded with the 62. Oh, Drew Calvert got in the back of the 62. Got some damage. I wouldn't say it's terrible, just cosmetics. Nice job for Ronnie. Oh, there goes his bumper. Nice job on Ronnie for waiting until the field goes by. No, definitely not. I wanted to see this first green flag pit stop, see how it played out. It's okay. We're gonna get a reset here. Yep, there we go. We got his bumper back on now. Damage shouldn't be too extensive. Didn't look like he had any toe damage or any mechanical. It's just cosmetic. We're going to get 2 sets of tires here tonight, so if it was me, I know it's not me, I'm just a broadcaster here, but if it was me, I would go in and just get fuel only. Or I wouldn't even pit at all. I just think it's too early to take tires. It seems like some others agree. Looks like, though, we did have, well, Kyle Franklin, the only one that did not pit there. He's in a strategy of his own. Everybody else went down. They got fuel. Let's see. Ian Montrose, Brandon Brock. Looks like Josh Newman. Those guys got tires. So they should go up through the field fairly quickly here. Going back to the green flag here. Oh, Kyle Franklin with a very nice jump here, but Eric Johnson's now up there in second. check out Montrose. Making the pass up on the 15 here. Trying to get back into third. He does have fresh tires, so it should be fairly easy for him to get by. Now he's got his eyes set on the 18. The 18 will let you go here. He's going to say it's way too early to push. Kyle will as well. These guys are always in for the long haul. Oh, Kyle, something happened to Kyle. Franklin having a pit here. Looks like a penalty. All right, this just in from race control. Kyle Franklin. Black flag for not maintaining lane. Changed lanes before the start-finish line, was served a penalty. And it was just a drive-through. Ian Montrose out to the lead here. Eric Johnson let Brandon Brock go. But Brandon moves up to second. Eric Johnson now got Anthony Bennett looking at him. Anthony spent a good substantial time on pit road. He's got fresh tires. He's going to go around easily over Johnson, who still has the original tires from starting the race. You know, Christy, I don't think it's going to hurt Kyle too bad here. He just had a drive-through. So it's only going to put him about 17 seconds, 15 seconds or so back. You can see here's Ian, and there's Kyle in front of him. Only problem here is this guy right here's got fresh tires. So that may impede his progress just a little bit. Brandon Bronco getting a gap. Anthony Bennett making it around Eric Johnson here. Got a nice gap there between him and Johnson. Bush on the same tires as Johnson, as well as Answorth and Vodka. So I don't expect any position changes in these four right here between 4th and 7th. Unless there's a mistake that happens. Montrose getting closer and closer to that 11. Yeah, that's right, crew chief. You're exactly right. Still 140 laps left. All I gotta say, crew chief, is this. Come on, darling, don't go a lap down. Montrose, though, he's fast. Oh, looks like George Massey went off track there. He's back going. Here we go, 16 looking to put the 11 a lap down. I don't think the 11 has anything for him. Old tires versus new tires. The 11's doing exactly what he's supposed to do here, trying to put the defense on, but there's just too much speed with these new tires. As you can see, Franklin going a lap down. Brock now 3.1 seconds back. Brock, I wouldn't say Brock is pushing hard. Brock's just maintaining at this point. And Anthony Bennett's doing the same, it looks like. Lap times are consistent with one another, so makes me think they're just saving here for this long run. Here's the other thing, Crew Chief Franklin, that we've got to realize here is Kyle Franklin here also did not pit under that caution. So he's got 47 less laps of fuel than these guys have. So if it stays green, he's going to have to pit about 40-something laps before they will. You can see the 16 now trying to get around the 60. He does make it happen. Eric Johnson sitting in fourth place, about a second or so ahead of the 15 of Fuchs. Jacob Ainsworth about another second back as well. Newman and Vodka having a nice fat battle here. Charles Wilson currently running in the 9th position. Looks like Rob Hamilton is having some pressure put on him now of fear of going a lap down. Calvert just went 2. Massey just went 1. Franklin 1. Now it's Rob Hamilton's turn. these new tires in this after this little stint here is eating these guys up. The guys that didn't take tires. Rob way out of the way, letting the 16 go. Now he's looking down the barrel here at Matt Marklin and Charles Wilson, who are actually battling for position right now just ahead of him. Scrape the wall there. Very shallow entry there out of Montrose. Now looking to make that pass on the 51 now. He's to his bumper here. Now looking to do something here with the 57 as well. Going to make it up easy there over Charles Wilson. Now only 8 drivers remain on the lead lap. And he's got a long ways to go here. About 5 seconds now until he gets to David Vodka. So he's got plenty of time here. Just cool it. You're 6 seconds ahead of second place. Just slow the pace way down there, Montrose. Brendan Brock getting around the 86, not for position there. Anthony Bennett doing one heck of a job tonight though, running third. Eric Johnson still running in 4th place here, about a second and a half ahead of Hughes. Getting closer now, about 2 seconds or so. You can see David Vodka now up there. He was coming out of 4 as Montrose was going into 3. before trying to do something here with the 74. David Vodka sitting in 8th. There's Montrose now, just about pretty much on the same straightaway now. Oh, Jordan Massey, Ronnie Walchel wrecked. Something happened between those two. Caution has come out. Take a look and see what happened. Jordan Massey spins here. Long spin. Goes down the track. Walchel had the brakes locked up, just nowhere to go. We're going to see they come down pit road now. Some do, some don't. Yeah, looks like, yeah. Some do, some don't. All right, here we go. Pace car lights are going to be off. It's going to be the 16 and the 4. Those two guys stayed out. Everybody else pitted. Brandon Brock, no tires. Anthony Bennett, no tires. This time Johnson, Fuchs, Ainsworth, Vodka, Wilson, those guys took tires. So we're going to have a mixed field here. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Brock on the old stuff. Newman on the new stuff. Same with Johnson. Josh Newman out on the outside here. Gets in line. Kyle Franklin now looking to make a move on the 4. He makes it. He's 2 laps down though. He's got some ground to make up. He's got to get through the field here to get 1 lap back and then fight for the lucky dog. Meanwhile, Johnson and Brock battling here. Johnson's going to have the preferred line. He should clear the 3. Yes, he does. It's going to open the door for the 74 now. Ainsworth up to 3rd, Johnson to 2nd. Brandon Brock now falls back to 5th. Montrose still in the lead, but for how long? Eric Johnson's here. The closest to the front he's been tonight, as we are definitely over halfway here in this race. Johnson looking low. $16 a little loose there, getting out of the corner at 4. And with a very defensive line over the 18. 18 pushes his way in there, side by side. They go down the backstretch. Great battle here by these 2 guys. Eric Johnson to the lead. Jacob Ainsworth now looking low on the 16. Side by side going down the front stretch. This is going to open the door for the 15 now. Oh, the 15, Ryan Fuchs thought about it. He backed off though. Now it's going to put him sideways, or side by side here with the 16. Going to get by him here. Looks like Kyle Franklin now going to try to do the same. Kyle's got a lot of work to do to get his laps back. He's going to make it as well. Johnson with a 1 second lead over Ainsworth. Nice clean air for Johnson. Clean track though for Answorth as well. He can put down some good lap times here. They're pretty close on lap times. Still saying about a second now gap between first and second. Hughes now comfortable in third. Charles Wilson in 8th with Newman just in front of him. Bodika in front of him there as he's just passing Brandon Brock. David Vodka on a move though. He's got pretty fast lap times here, 21.82, so he's running the exact same lap times as Derek Johnson. He's really closing that gap up on the 16. Oh, we got a caution. Josh Newman. Josh Newman up against the wall in turn 2. And he's got some nose damage in the center of that nose. Take a look here and see what unfolded here with Josh Newman. Unfortunate for Newman. Looks like he was loose there coming out of 4. And just loses it there in turn 1. Overcorrects or grips back up, throws it to the right, and barely touches the wall there. So here's the question. Yes, exactly what I thought. These guys coming down. Even Kyle Franklin. Ryan Fuchs stays out. Josh Newman, he stays out. So Kyle might as well have just come down anyway, like he did. Good call for him. Oh, I hear you, KLJP96 with the subscribe with the prime. Appreciate that, brother. Now let's see here. Kyle did not take tires. He's coming back down. Grabbing some more fuel. Still going to be 2 laps down though. He's got to get 1 lap back and then he can fight Matt Marklin here for the lucky dog. That's going to be Fuchs Newman here on that front row. Montrose now with the fresh tires. Will he be able to move up through the field quickly? Yeah, crew chief, he's got a lot of work to do. No doubt about it. But he's got to get one lap back so he can fight for the lucky dog. That is the main goal here for Franklin, I promise you. All he's thinking about is getting that one lap back. There's hope if he can do that. Not much you can do here being a couple down. As fast as these guys are going lap downs, you know. Here we go, Fuchs and Newman gonna bring them to the green once again. Green flag back in the air. Oh, Josh Newman gets wiped out. Jacob Answorth involved. Heavy damage to Answorth's car. Take a look. On this restart here, Josh Newman in the top. Spins his tires. Answorth gets into the back of him. They also clip the 62 as well. Ronnie Welchel. Ronnie not having a good night tonight. This should give Matt Marklin the lucky dog here. I do believe we're going to check and see. Yes. Marklin going to be back on the lap. So now the lucky dog position as of right now, crew chief Franklin, is Kyle Franklin. He is the lucky dog. As you can see, Matt Marklin going around right there. So there is hope yet. As Answorth down there getting damage fixed. Newman destroyed. Answorth as well in the same boat. And here we go, green flag back in the air. Fuchs with a nice jump here. Eric Johnson, though, bringing it back. Picking up second with David Vodka in third. How about that? Got the 16, though, coming back up through the field with those fresh tires. 15 running a little bit different line here than we've seen from the leaders. Running a higher in on the entry. Still the same center and exit, but the entry is substantially higher. Montrose now up to third, looking just in front of him here to Johnson. This is Kyle Franklin's shot right here. He's got to get up there, get his lap back, get one lap back, and he's still in the lucky dog. Well, Hamilton's a lap down now. .16 with the run here, doesn't have enough momentum to get around the 18. Oh, he's to the bumper, the 18. .18's going to make him try to pass him on the outside. Montrose with the power move on the outside. He's going to clear him for P2 now. Johnson moving out of the way. He's going to let Kyle Franklin go. Or not. I thought he was. He's not impeding the 11 at all. He's just a little bit faster than the 11 is right there. Kyle Franklin just about clear now. He is clear. David Boddicker having a nice run here. Has 65 laps to go in this race. Anything can happen. Got Charles Wilson sitting in 6th. Ryan Pugh still in the lead, but 7/10 back is Montrose. About to have a battle for the lead here. 4/10 now, just about 3 or 4 car lengths separate the top two. Ryan Fuchs has somewhat fresher tires, or somewhat fresh tires, but Montrose has the freshest tires. Take a look here at the fastest 5 for 5. Kyle Franklin, second fastest as far as the 5-lap average goes. He's creeping back up there. He's just got these two drivers right here in front of him to grab another lap back. Here we go, 16 looking low here on the 15. Montrose will clear Fuchs and back up in front. Meanwhile, we got the 97 and the 51 battling side by side. Oh, 51 dives it in too deep, gets into the 97. take a look at it here. See, the 51 goes in. Oh, next corner, sorry. This is coming out of 4, going into turn 1. Goes in, slides up, gets into the 97. Great job by Anthony Bennett seeing that. Nice recovery by Bennett. $16 large at in charge as of right now. Franklin, though, trying to close in, get a lap back here. 62 not impeding traffic at all. Staying out the way. $51, 97 battling again. 51 able to make that pass back up on the 97 of Bennett. Johnson still in third. Bodika sitting very comfortable in 4th place. Having a nice, quiet, but solid run tonight. As we're coming up on 50 laps remaining. Montrose has no traffic in front of him. Got a nice clean track. Pierce still not too far behind, only 1.1. Montrose now 1.6 ahead of Fuchs. Looks like Anthony Bennett pitted on lap 154 here. Now being scored a couple of laps down. Jonathan still in third with Vodka in fourth. Everybody pretty much evenly spread out here except maybe the 3 and the 57. Calm day there for Brandon Brock. It's not going to be too much longer now. Montrose is going to be to the back of Matt Marklin. Wait, that's, never mind, that's not Matt Marklin, that is Jordan Massey. You see the 16 there. Not the same straightaway now. Like Eric Johnson may be closing up a little by little on Ryan Fuchs. Take a look at the 5-lap averages now. Johnson and Franklin running about the same laps, and they're quicker than Montrose. Ryan Fuchs nowhere on the top 5 for the fastest drivers for the 5-lap average. Fuchs 1.6 now ahead of Johnson. Johnson exactly 0.2 quicker that last time by over Fuchs. Still no Sotell, the 3 and the 57. That is for position though. Doesn't look like Charles Wilson is here to pass Brandon Brock. He just did along for the ride. For now, there's still plenty of time left in this race. Montrose now in traffic. Montrose led 86 laps so far tonight. Not too shabby. Coming up on Rob Hamilton right here. Rob all the way out of the groove. "30 laps remaining." Johnson 1.5 back from Fuchs now. Fuchs 3.7 back from Montrose. Brandon Brock, Charles Wilson still nose to tail here. Brandon Brock a little loose there out of 4. Now less than 1 second now between the 15 and the 18. The battle for second place. "15 and some lap traffic here. Battling with Jordan Massey. That's going to bring the 18 right up to his bumper. As Massey's in the groove. Hughes coming down pit road right now. That's going to allow the 18 to get on by. But 6.3 seconds now back from first place. All clean track here in front of the 16. I think that's the way it's going to end here unless we get a caution. Johnson 6.6 back now. Getting around Rob Hamilton right there. And we got about a half a second gap between the 3 and the 57 now. David Vodka now moved up into the 3rd position after Ryan Fuchs had to pit. Having a nice run tonight by David Vodka. These drivers should be able to make it easily here for another 14 laps. Johnson 6.9 back now. We'll call it 7 seconds. Johnson trying to get around the 51. Ryan Fuchs now back out on track. Just some fuel only for Fuchs. Fuchs being scored 7th, 1 lap down. The 3 with now a very substantial gap over the 57. 2.5 seconds separates the 2 now. Montrose led over half his race tonight. How about that? An absolute shutout from Montrose. Once Franklin went a couple of laps down due to a restart violation, Montrose took the lead and really never looked back. Crossing the start finish line now for 5 laps to go. Only 4 drivers left on the lead lap. Looks like Vodka's going to finish in the 3rd position here. Very nice run from him. Decent run for Brock. Charles Wilson looks like he's going to come home in 5th. White flag out for Ian Montrose. Coming out of 4 for the final time. Montrose captures the flag tonight. How about that? Great run by all these guys tonight. 16 with a shutout, led 116 laps. How about that? Very nice donut there from Rob Hamilton. Nice little whip around for the 16. And gonna park it in victory lane. How about that? Woo! Let's take a look here at your finish results tonight. Ian Montrose with the capture of the flag. Eric Johnson gonna bring it home in 2nd with David Vodka. Fantastic run by Vodka tonight. Bringing it home in the 3rd position with Brandon Brock. In 4th, Charles Wilson 5th, Matt Markland 6th, Ryan Fuchs 7th, Kyle Franklin 8th, Rob Hamilton 9th with Drew Calvert in 10th. Steve Giberson bringing home in 11th with Jordan Massey in 12th, Josh Newman 13th, Jacob Answorth in 14th, Ronnie Welchel 15th, Anthony Bennett in 16th. And that's going to do it. 16 drivers tonight. And let's see if we can't get in some guys here in the waiting room. Let's bring in this guy right here. David Vodka, glad to have the booth. You got me.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Man, fantastic run out of you, Vodka.
Yeah, pretty proud of that one. That's actually my first podium finish with, here at Outcast.
Man, so I'm super proud of you, man. I just want you to know that. I'm very proud of you. You've been fast all season long, and to finally bring it home in a podium is, I mean, it just speaks volumes on, you know, the speed and the skills that you have gained here in the last 12 races.
Right. Yep. Heck, if you could see me now, I'm grinning from ear to ear.
Hey, that's good. You know, you need to get that ego. Your skill level's way up there. You just have bad luck, like some of the others. But your speed's always there. I can promise you that.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, and just want to thank everybody here at Outcast Media Network, Mountain Fairgrounds, Jackie Jones, Pinnacle Wraps. And I'm sure I'm missing a few, but just want to thank everybody for sponsoring us. And man, it was a heck of a race.
Yes, sir, man. Fantastic job. And we got Texas next week. How do you feel about Texas? Is it it's a mile and a half, so is it your bread and butter type track or struggle bus?
I'm gonna say that's more my struggle bus. I'm gonna be pretty quick, I think, at the start, but I've got some issues with tire wear at the longer tracks. Um, I think I like the shorter tracks better, but
Well,
I'm gonna
yeah,
give it all it's got.
I can tell you like the shorter tracks better. I mean, look at this. Third here at USA in the Gen 4. Come on now.
Yes,
If
sir.
that's not a challenge, I don't know what is.
Yes, sir. This is a great league. I tell you what, all these guys definitely know how to race.
Yes, they do, and you being one of them, man. Well, hey, man, it was an absolute pleasure having you here in the podium. We got to do it again sometime. So if you got to wreck somebody for third to get it back up in here, I want you to do it, and you just tell them I said it was okay.
That's it. Most certainly will. I appreciate it. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, let's get second place. Eric Johnson here, falling just a little bit short here tonight. Pretty much behind the 8 ball on strategies, kind of swapping with everybody. But yeah, bringing it home in second, Eric.
Yeah, we were playing a late caution game. We had an extra set sitting there. You know, if a caution comes out, Ian he's got his last set already on. So we were just trying to play the long game and hope something happened and we could get a tire advantage there. But yeah, P2, we'll take that.
Oh yeah, especially going into Texas next week. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be fun, and I think that's one of your bread and butter tracks. You usually do very well on tire management tracks. I'm gonna call Texas a tire management track because that's exactly what it is. It'll eat you up if you're not careful.
Yeah, it'll eat you up in a heartbeat. Yeah, I'm pretty confident with Texas. We're gonna go out there and obviously give it a go and see if we can't put it on these boys.
That's right, man. Well, I'm sure you're gonna be in the championship chase. I mean, you do have a win here, so hopefully we can get those points updated fairly quickly so I can see who's got what. Because I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, good run tonight.
Yeah, it was a good clean run. Stayed out of trouble, didn't hit anything, just kind of managed there. And like I said, like you said, we were a little behind on the strategy. Like we could have took tires on that last stop and been on the same strat, but it was a long run. I was just hoping something a little would happen and we can grab a little tire advantage because it was big here and like you could hold the bottom and get underneath somebody and just really kind of work them if you had the tire to do it. But it just didn't work out for us, and that's just how she be.
That's right, man. Sometimes you're the bride, and sometimes you're the bridesmaid.
Yeah, sometimes I'm always the bridesmaid. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Yep.
I'm getting my money's worth out of this dress, brother. I'm telling you. Like,
That's right, man. That's right. Well, it's time to put it up because you're gonna be fighting for a championship here. So good luck next week.
I appreciate you.
If you got any shout outs, we'll get those and send you on your way.
Hey, of course, all the people in the chat every week hanging out, typing. I see you had a lot of people keeping you busy tonight. Thank you guys. My aunt, grandma. Grandma always says I'm number one. So she's the number one grandma out there. Fight me for it. But yeah, of course, the Outcast guys, another good clean run. I think we only had 2 cautions. I don't know, 2 or 3.
3.
Not exactly
Yep.
sure, but 205 laps here, hot, not many tires, slick, not a whole lot of lanes. So hats off to the boys. Yeah, David Vodka, great run. He's his pace is picking up, and it's great to see him improving a lot. But yeah, of course, you in the booth up there, Adam, coming in here. Rain or shine, you're not feeling too well and all that good stuff. We appreciate you coming out here calling the shots. We got Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Auto America Grand Island, Serta Simmons, Jackie Jones, J&M Group, Robert Spall Screw. We got Lula Row by Tammy Teelit, Drew Kuhn over there at Pinnacle Wraps. And yeah, like I said, you up there in the booth, calling all the shots with Outcast Media Network. Couldn't do it without you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir.
And without further ado, let's get this guy in here that just completely destroyed the field tonight. This guy, Mr. Montrose. Hey. How we doing?
Good, Adam. How you doing?
Doing good. And it's Ian Montrose, right?
Correct, sir.
All right, man, dude, you led 116 laps tonight. You were on fire. You had good long run pace, short run pace. You name it, you had it tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean, it would have been cool to race with Kyle a little more. I think he was the crop of the field tonight. Definitely had a tenth or so on me on the long run, but no, it was cool. It was cool to go green on that last run. I didn't have any more tires left, so I was freaking out that I wouldn't have enough at the end, or if we had a yellow that I'd be a sitting duck. But in the end, it all kind of worked out. But it could easily have gone. I could have easily have gone a lap down and been out of this completely. So I was saying to Eric, you take a win when you get it. It was unfortunate for Kyle to not pit on that first set of the yellow, I think, and then he got the penalty right after, and that kind of took him out of contention completely. So I definitely think he was the one to beat tonight. But again, you got to capitalize when you get your chance, and definitely put my best foot forward on that one.
Oh man, you capitalized for sure. I mean, beating some of these guys here in the Outcast, like Eric Johnson, Brock, Franklin. The guys running for a championship here, especially at a short track, is no small feat. So definitely hats off to you, my man, for smoking them tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Even Eric was coming back at me a little bit. He has really good long run speed too. So it was cool just to get a feel for the field and see how's everybody racing. It's fun to come out tonight. It was good. It was good fun. Good little car track combination tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough one though. But you coming back next week for Texas?
Yeah, I'm having a good time here at Outcast. So I think I'm gonna stick around if that's cool with everybody else.
Man, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Nice racecraft that we witnessed tonight on the broadcast. So yeah, happy to have you, man. Happy to have you.
Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And if you got any shout outs, now's the time to do that. And we'll send
Yeah, I
you
want
on
to
your way.
shout you out, man. I want to shout you out first for broadcasting tonight. That was a long race. There were a lot of different strategies going on there, and I'm sure that was pretty tricky to keep on top of. So appreciate you for hanging it out there in the booth. Appreciate Eric for the invite into the league and to come out. He's created a cool community, so it seems like the kind of place that I want to hang out and get to know the guys a bit more. Thank everybody at Outcast Media Network, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Jackie Jones, Pinnacle Reps, Auto America Grand Island, Serta, Simmons, Betting, Roberts Ball Screw, Lulu Row, and Zero X Media. Appreciate everybody. Oh, and Jam Group. Appreciate everybody out.
10-4, man. Good shout outs. Good shout outs. All right, buddy. We'll see you at Texas. And yeah, take it easy, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, man. Have a good evening. Take care of yourself.
Hey, you too. All right, that was the top three there. Let's take a look at this podium, man. Look at that. Well, nope, don't have the podium up. Looks like something happened there to me. But anyway, yeah, Ian Montrose, Eric Johnson, and David Vodka, one heck of a top three podium there. But yeah, let's take a look here at next week's track. We already know it's going to be Texas Motor Speedway on Tuesdays and Thursdays. 120 laps here in the trucks to determine who the championship winner will be. And then you've got the Gen 4 130 laps there to determine who the champion will be there in the Gen 4. So that'll be the last race of Season 3. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a Season 4. If not, the Glad Dad will be out of a job. Anyway, this is the Glad Dad here reminding everybody to, stay fast and stay clean. And as always, it's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you next Tuesday. You guys take it easy.